Now lesson number 3. What's the name of the lesson? Arithmetic Progression. What is a sequence? A set of numbers which are arranged in a definite order. For example, 1, 3, 7, 9. They are arranged in a definite order. I took the first number 1, then I left one number, then took the next third, then I left one number and then took a 7, and again I left one number and then I took 9, and so on. So it is arranged in a definite order. Then it is called a sequence. In a sequence, the terms are represented as T1, T2, T3, etc. For example, in this, 1 is T1, 3 is T2, 7 is T3, 9 is T4, and so on. Now there is an activity on page number 56. Some sequence are given, for example 1, 2 and 3, some sequence are given over here. We have to show the position of the terms by T1, T2, T3 and so on. The first one is 9, 15, 21, 27. So these are the sequence. So what will be T1? 9. What will be T2? 15. What will be T3? 21 and so on. Now next sum. Then the sequence is what? 7, 7, 7, 7 and so on. So what is your T1? 7. What is your T2? That is also 7. And what is T3? That is also 7. So all T2 is also 7 and T3 is also 7. Similarly, the next one, third one, minus 2, minus 6, minus 10, minus 14. So your T1 is minus 2, T2 is minus 6 and T3 is minus 10. So this is minus 6 and this is minus 10. Now activity 2, page 56, find the similarities between the two sequences. Now if you see over here, the numbers are what? 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. Now if you add 1, take the number 1 and add 3, you get the next number 4. And take the number 4 and add 3, you get the next number 7. When you take the number 7 and add 3, you get the next number 10. And to 10, when you add 3, you get 13. And to 13 again you add 3, you get the next number 16. So here a definite number is added to every sequence. What is that particular number? 3. So when I add 3 to the previous number, I get the next number. Similarly, the next one, when I add 6 to this number, I get the next number 12. When I add 6 to this number 12, I get the next number 18. When I add 6 to 18, I get 24. So next also, when I add 24 plus 6, I get the next number 30. The next, when I add 6 to 30, I get the number 36. So which definite number is added over here? 6. 6 is a definite number which is added to the previous number and you get the next number. Similarly, in the third sum, when I add 0 to this 3, I get the next number 3. Again to this 3, when I add 0, I get the next number 3 and so on. So for this 3 also, if I add 0, I get the next number 3. Again to this 3, if I add 0, I get the next number 3. So which number I am adding over here? 0. So I am adding 0, a definite number 0 to the previous number and I get the next number. So when you add a particular number, a definite number to any number and you get to next previous number, such sequence are known as what? Arithmetic progression. So what it is known as? Arithmetic progression. In short, it is written as what? A dot P. Now see the sum number 4. In sum number 4, if you multiply the first number 4 into 4, you get 16. Then you multiply 16 into 4, you get 64. Then you multiply 64 into 4, you will get 256. And when you multiply 256 with 4, you get 1024. And when you multiply 1024 into 4, you get 4096. So you will find over here, you are not adding 4, you are multiplying. So whenever you multiply a particular definite number, then it is said to be geometric progression. And in short, it is written as GP. But this year you don't have to study geometric progression, only arithmetic progression is there. Now next sum, if you see, the first number is minus 1. If you add to minus 1 minus 0.5, you get minus 1.5. To minus 1.5, if I again add minus 0.5, I get minus 2. If to minus 2, if I add minus 0.5, I get minus 2.5. And to this minus 2.5, when I again add minus 0.5, I get minus 3. So over here, we are adding minus 0.5. So in the fifth sum, we are adding a definite number. What is that definite number? Minus 0.5. Since we are adding, it is in AP. That is arithmetic progression. Now see the next sum. 1 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 and 3 to the power of 3 and so on. Such types of sums are neither AP nor it is GP. So when we add a particular number, it is known as arithmetic progression, and when we multiply with a particular definite number, then it is known as geometric progression. And in 10th standard, you will be having only arithmetic progression, not geometric progression. Now what is arithmetic progression? So let us take this as first term, this as second term, and this has third term, and so on. Now in arithmetic progression, as we had discussed before, we have to add a particular definite number. A definite number is added and you get the next term. For example, over here the first term is 100. When I add minus 30 to the first term, I get the second term 70. When I add minus 30 to the second term, that is 70. So I get third term 40. And so on. Similarly in the second sum also, when I add plus 3 to the first term, I get the second term, and to the second term when I add plus 3, I get the third term. So you add a definite number to the sequences and you get the next term. So that is known as arithmetic progression. Now if I take the difference between the second term minus first term, that is 70 minus 100, what I get? Minus 30. Again when I subtract third term minus second term, what I get? 40 minus 70, what I get? Minus 30. So here the common difference, the difference between the two terms is constant over here. So the difference between two terms is constant, which is denoted by symbol what is the symbol it denoted by? Small letter d. The first term is denoted by symbol A, small letter A. So the common difference which is constant, the difference between over here, the difference is constant, minus 30, minus 30. So the common difference between two terms is constant, then it is denoted by a symbol D. The common difference is denoted by the symbol D. It is known as what? Symbol D, and it is known as common difference. So if the difference between the two terms remain constant, then it is known as common difference, and it is denoted by small letter d, and the first term is denoted by symbol A. Symbol A. Now if the first term is A and the common difference is D, if the first term is A and common difference is D, then AP is what? A plus D, A plus 2D, a plus 3d and so on. Or it can be also written this way. The first term t1 is equal to a, t2 is equal to what? t1 plus d, t3 is equal to what? t2 plus d, and t4 is equal to what? t3 plus d. So you will get the AP in this form. Either you can find out this way, a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d and so on, or you can write this way, t1 is equal to whatever is the first term, that will be t1. How will you get the next term t2? By adding d to t1. How will you get the next term t3? By adding d to t2. How will you get the next term? By adding d to t3 and so on. So this is the way you have to find out the AP.